Peace and blessings to everybody throughout this world and on this earth. How you thinking? How you feeling? How things going for you today? Hey, how things going for King Ro? I'm having it my way, like a buffet. On top of the world. That's the way you must wake up in the morning. You cannot wake up in the morning worrying about what took place yesterday, a week ago, a month ago, last year, and the years before last year, 2020. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. That's how I'm waking up. See, the more you and I practice with perfection, programming our mind the way we choose our mind to function, making our mind to believe the way we want that mind to believe, it will become easy for us to achieve. And the mind will begin to function organically and automatically on its own, because repetition is one of the keys to success. The more you do it over and over again, just like with anything, working out, meditating, praying, eating right, reading books, whatever it may be, to be the best in your field, to be the best in your category, is repetition. Yes, on top of the world, or the world will be on top of you. And the world right now is on top of millions of people. There are millions that have gave up. I'm talking about the world outside of us. The world outside of us is artificial. It's an illusion. It's a fairy tale. Everything that we see outside of us, it was created from the mind of man. I just want to take the time out to thank everybody for your support. I thank you for visiting, and the link is in my bio. I thank you for visiting the website www.bornchampion.org, purchasing the books, listening to the podcast, yes, visiting the merch shop, purchasing the hoodies, and also booking a consultation to help you to overcome the weak excuses that you have. That's the purpose of the consultation. Hey, you book a consultation and you was feeling the way you was feeling before the session started with King Ro, IAMKINGROO. If you come out of that session, whether it's a 30-minute or a 60-minute, www.bornchampion.org is where people go and book for a consultation. Whatever your problems may be, you facing hard times and you don't really know how to work around those hard times. And it's only temporary. See, what people have to understand, the hard times, what you call hard times, is only temporary. It's only temporary. It's not forever. So, during this pandemic, it's millions of people not only is dealing with the loss of a job, it's also millions of people that have given up. They do not understand how to deal what's in front of them, what's around them, in their very present. They do not understand. And they asking people what to do, and the people that they are asking do not understand as well. So it's the blind leading the blind. That's the only way you can feel on top of the world when you get up in the morning, because it's just like going to school. Regardless of the grade, even if you're going to college, when you're dealing with numbers, those are called problems. Yes, when you see it for the first time, it's going to seem as though it's hard. Yet, the purpose of that teacher is to help you understand how to solve those mathematic problems. Okay? It's just like with life. When things happen unexpectedly, because sometimes things happen unexpectedly and it can catch you off guard. And sometimes you can say, what is really going on? What is really going on at this very moment? And you have to begin to say, how can I get out of this situation? How can I overcome these difficulties? How can I separate myself from this environment, whereas it's draining my energy? The people that I hang around, the people that I socialize, they not waking up saying, I'm on top of the world. They waking up being depressed. They waking up carrying that load from yesterday, carrying that load from last night. And before they lay down, they didn't resolve those problems. They didn't remove the chaos, the drama out of their life. So they wake up complaining. They wake up being dissatisfied. They wake up making excuses. So that's the purpose of people booking a consultation. And I would like to say this. If you come out of a consultation with King Rowe and your problems wasn't solved, you didn't receive valuable information to help you to figure things out, so you can begin to solve your problems. You can begin to change your paradigm. You can begin to change your prototype. King Rowe, I Am King Rowe, will refund you your money back. See? There's no reason to take people money and they still empty. They still miserable. And they have no formula. They have no information to help them to overcome whatever it may be. Right now, during this pandemic, it's a lot of people, and let me be specific, it's millions of people. They not sure whether they are living or dying. They not sure whether they are a liability or an asset to themselves and to their families, to their neighbors that they live by. Each one, teach one, reach one. See, it's easy to quote, just like this book, The Black Box. It's easy for me to quote. Let me read something in this book. Let him that is taught in the word communicate unto him that teacheth in all good things. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. This is a quote that came out of the Bible, Galatians 6, chapter 6, Galatians chapter 6, verse 6 through 7. Now, just like I read out of my book, it was a time I couldn't read like this. It was a time that when I was called on, whether it was elementary, junior high, or high school, and the teacher called on me to read, I was ashamed. I was ashamed because that was a weak area in my life. And I didn't want to accept that King Rowe, he must practice with perfection how to read properly. When you see a comma after a word, that means you pause to continue on reading the sentence or reading the paragraph. So a lot of times people do not like to read. They like for people to give it to them. That's why when people go and listen to their preacher, their teacher, their minister, they like to be spoon-fed like a baby. And they do not do their own research to make sure that the person that is before them is accurate or telling them the right truth. Because see, anybody can say this is the truth. This is the truth that I'm telling you. Listen, you must do your own research and you must read and study for yourself. So you would not go on in life saying something, quoting something, and it's not valid. It has no understanding to it. Just like the cow jumping over the moon. The more somebody can tell you that the cow jumps over the moon, and you do not understand and you do not do research about what they told you, you're going to believe it. You're going to actually believe that a cow jumps over the moon. See, that's why this is a book that is crystal clear. This book, words in this book that a fourth grader, even a second grader can understand. See, I made sure that this book It's easy. It's easy. The words are easy. And it's easy to understand. Because I know that it's millions of people that do not understand what they read. So they read books and they come in contact with words that they do not understand. They do not know the definition of the words. See? And you go on reading out of a book and you assuming that it means something that you have interpreted. And when you meet someone that have read that very book or have read that very word, they tell you something different that you never heard before. Because you will look at them as, and you will be like, no, that don't mean that. And then that person may ask you, like a King Row, IAMKINGROO, may ask you, well, tell me, what do that word mean? And more than likely, that person will not know the meaning of the word that they've been saying for a long time or a short time. See, this book, it's an inspiring book, a motivational book. It's for everybody. It's for everybody. You can go to www.bornchampion.org. In my bio, you can click on the link on the first page of the website. You can purchase the book, or you can get the book directly from me. $19, free shipping. You can DM me your information. You can purchase the book. And after I send your order, I will contact you with the confirmation number. See? And this is the reason why some people are successful and some people are not when it comes to business, because they have hidden agendas in doing business. And a good name is better than gold. I will rather have a good name in doing business than to take advantage of people and to receive money and gain from that, than to have my name spreading throughout the world that nobody shouldn't support me because I'm a thief, because I rob people, because I deceive people and I lie to people. And that is not in my DNA. And that's why King Row, IAMKINGROO, is successful. Because my intentions is to only help you. And not just helping you to help yourself to feel the way I feel when I wake up in the morning. I'm on top of the world. See? I can say it without shame. I can say it. I can live it. I can feel it. Because I have not only named this for me to reflect, I have claimed it. And when you claim something, you must live it. It's easy to say what sounds good to pump yourself up. You must feel it. You must live it. If you do not see yourself already having what you feel as though you deserve, you will not have it. It will not manifest in physical nor material forms. If you do not feel like you deserve it, if you do not act like you already have it, that's the power of expectancy. You have to feel it before you can touch it. That's a job by itself. Just like some of you that's working a job right now, you dedicated to that job, you believe in being on time and not get no write-ups, not to have no points to be accumulated or counted against you, and you infrared beam locked in that at nighttime there's a certain time you lay down. And there's a certain time you have programmed your mind to wake up in the morning to be on time for that job. I am here to let you know that's the same way you must live. That's the same attitude you must have when it comes to self-improvement. When it comes to self-awareness. When it comes to manifesting what you feel that you deserve, and it's never too late. Regardless of the age, it's never too late. Regardless if you have misdemeanors and felonies, no matter how many times you've been locked up, it's never too late. No matter how many mistakes that you made in your past life, no matter how many times you fell down, you fell in that pothole, you fell in that ditch, no matter how many times people finesse you and you had your hopes up high and they took advantage of you, they lied to you, they deceived you, no matter how many times you've been through whatever you've been through and it hurted your feelings, it depressed you, it made you give up. Here you are right now, listening to IAMKINGROO. You own this page. You listening to this video. And it's no coincidence, because you know what you are listening to, you can bear witness to it. Because you have the scars, you have the marks, you have the blemishes. You have the receipts, you have the clear evidence to what you are listening to right now. Get this book. It doesn't matter how many books you have. Add this to your book category. Add this to your library. And for those that doesn't have a book that will inspire you, that will encourage you, that will arouse you, that will educate you, you need to get this book by King Ro. $19 free shipping. Yes. $19 free shipping. Yes. Or you can go to the website. You know, it's so easy. It's so easy to lie to yourself. Yet it's so hard to convince others whom we have lied to that we are not that, what we have portrayed to be. That's the most difficult part. When you pretend to be something and someone that you're not. And you have have people believing in you a certain way that is false. It's a fairy tale. You can stop it right now. People can stop it right now. Because whatever is going on in the darkness, it will come to the light. It will come to the light. Like the sun shining so bright. Just like the moonlight. The moon doesn't shine on its own. The moon is in darkness without the sun merging with the moon. And when the sun merging with the moon, after the sunset, hey, it's giving us clear evidence. Just like what we say and the way we feel, our energy, our frequency, our vibration has to be on one accord, has to be in perfect alignment, has to be unified, has to be in perfect harmony, has to be one. Nothing of transportation can function without that negative wire, without that positive wire. See? Negativity will always show up. It's how you and I handle the negativity. We can't allow the negativity to block us, to destroy us, or we can look at the negativity and use that as motivation. Use that as inspiration and grow from the negativity, because we have mastered who we are. Just like it says in the Bible, let the weak say, I am strong. If you're not feeding your mind the right information, you will continue to be blind, deaf, and dumb, and continue to repeat day after day, week after week, month after month, the same thing, year after year, the same thing. You must grow, you must develop, you must advance on demand. You have enough in you to begin to exercise, meaning work it out internally. Exercise. I have a book. When you go to the website, in my bio, it's a book you can purchase. It's a children's book. And you know what? You can read it with your children. It's an ebook. It's a book that King Ro have that is called The Power of Exercising. Most people are focused on getting the outside appearance intact, causing the outside appearance to look beautiful, to look handsome, to look delicious. Yet, if you're not having that same workout like you have for the outside appearance, and you do not have that same workout method for the inside, it's not going to last long. It's only going to last for a moment. It's only going to last temporary. Cleaning the body, detoxing the body, removing out of the body all what is unnecessary that we eat, that we drink, especially the colon. You must flush out the colon, detox the colon, because inside that colon is toxic. That colon will disturb you, will block you from having a good rest. It will block you from enduring throughout your day. It will interrupt you having sex, being intimate. Because the minute you start doing that intimate moment, doing sex, you'll be breathing hard, and you don't last long. Now the woman or that man, they dissatisfied. See, it go both ways. It can go both ways. Cause that woman be like, oh, I got cramps. I got a cramp. Oh, my stomach. It's that colon. And that woman will not be able to satisfy that man sexually. So what good is it for a man to satisfy a woman sexually, and that woman doesn't satisfy that man sexually? No. Both parties, both individuals have to satisfy each other, mentally and physically. See? That's why you catch people popping them pills, popping them Viagras, popping other type of pill to get that enhancement. If they ate right and they detox their colon and they drunk alkaline water, and you can create your own alkaline water. Get some spring water, purchase you some lemons and some limes. Before you cut it up, wash it off with dish detergent. Let the water clean the dish detergent off, the lemons and the limes. Cut them up, put them in your water, because lemons and limes has electricity. And the reason why the man and the woman is uncomfortable and not satisfied when they resting or having sex or handling business when they wake up in the morning and they get tired quick. They easily get agitated. It's because what's going on inside the body. So not only is it important to exercise the body, also clean out your colon and exercise your mind. Exercise and exercise must be like that sun and that moon merging together. It must reflect harmony that is perfect. It must reflect unity. That's the only way you will be able to see results. Hey, and I have it for you. It's called Heal to Build. Heal to Build is for your colon. See, the word intestinal, it only means colon. See? And everything inside this colon powder is plant-based. Everything you see is plant-based. It has everything that you need to know about this colon cleanse powder. And also it have clear instructions on how to use it. You can order this from me. $14 free shipping. You can DM me. DM me your information. And I will make sure that I will ship it out to you. And when I ship it, I will respond back to you with a confirmation number so you can keep track of your package. Yes. See, I believe in doing godly business. I believe in doing righteous business. And what I'm sharing with you and what I'm selling to you, I am living it. I am taking it as well. Hey, it works wonders because it's a lot of people in the millions. They do not have a bowel movement every day. And when you do not have a bowel movement, when you're not doing the number 2, when you sit on that toilet, if you're not doing that every day, it's a problem. That's a red flag. Your colon is bagged up. And the toxic inside your colon is stuck to the walls. You need a good flushing out. You can order the plant-based intestinal, that means colon, cleanse powder from me, $14 free shipping. Hey, never ignore when your body is giving you warning signs. It's just like what you drive. Your vehicle will let you know, hey, check the engine because you see an engine light. The oil light, hey, you may need to change your oil or add some oil to your vehicle. Lights come on to give you a warning. And when you riding in that vehicle, when you ignore those warning signs that pop up on your dash, it's going to create a bigger problem than what it is. And it's going to create a problem because it may not even be a problem when the lights pop up on your dash. The oil light pop up. You just may need to add a quarter to an oil. Or you may need to change your oil and change your filter. If you ignore it, it's going to mess with your motor. See how something we can resolve once we receive notification, how most people ignore it. I don't need that. I don't need that black box book. I don't need that intestinal. I eat right. I exercise. Okay. Okay. I drink plenty of water. Okay. Okay. Hey, each to their own. Because see, I guarantee you, if you ignore or your mind is closed to receive information that can better help you, it's going to catch you off guard. And then everything going to hit you. It's going to hit you mentally. See, you should have been took care of that last year. You should have took care of that a month ago. You should have taken care of that a week ago. You should have taken care of that yesterday. You need to take care of that today. I'm on top of the world. That's the way you're going to feel. When you focusing on you and you making you to be a better you, you're going to wake up. I'm on top of the world. You're going to go throughout the day. I'm on top of the world. When the night comes, When the sun set, you still gonna be saying because you feel so damn good. I'm on top of the world. Because you know that you've been practicing to become a better person. And you've been practicing in the areas in your life where you are weak. Repetition is one of the keys to success and one of the keys to victory. Everything that you say behind I am, that's what you are. I am King Ro. I do not care who on the outside that will say you ain't no king. See, because my mind is already locked in that I am a king, and a king is a ruler. A king is a teacher. A king is a scholar. A king is royalty. And a king is creative. A king is always seeing, okay, what else I can accomplish? What else I can achieve? See, that's a just king, and that's who I am. A just king. A just king is one that won't for others as he won't for himself. How can I be intelligent? How can I be wise? How can I be health conscious? How can I be self-conscious? How can I be a teacher and not share the information with you, and not express to you with passion that you can do the same, you can be the same, you can have the same? We all have choices. Hey, life is a marathon. See, it takes 6 months to practice for a marathon. 6 months to practice for a marathon. Because anybody that enters into a marathon and they didn't practice with perfection, they did not use perfect practice, they will collapse. They may have a heart attack. They may fall smack down on their face because they didn't do what they were supposed to do before they enter into the race of a marathon. They wasted time. They wasted energy. They practiced one day, and the next day they put it on hold. The next day they put it on hold again. The next day they practice again. They wasn't consistent. And when pressure was laid on their mind to give up or to stop, they wasn't persistent. See, consistent and persistent, it works hand in hand, just like the sun merging with the moon. I'm on top of the world because I know the world outside of me will be on top of me. Share this video. Support King Ro. Thank you. and continue to tune in. Hey, you deserve the best. Peace.